The Bodhisattva vow represents an ideal of dedication and compassion by those who have reached the stage of enlightenment and who thereby have gained the freedom to choose liberation, moksha, from the cycle of birth and death. Those individuals who attain this state of consciousness make the conscious choice, if they accept the Bodhisattva vow for themselves, to not enter into nirvana until every other sentient being has crossed over the ocean of samsara, the illusion-filled life of the external world. Those who choose to take up this work of dedication gain a tremendous power of direction into the future births they undertake. Their objective is not simply to gain experience on the way to enlightenment, but to devote themselves to the overall welfare of all beings through a process which we may call the texturing of consciousness, both within their own being and within the context of the situation in which they are active. They may choose the field in which they will work in the next lifetime, or they may totally leave it up to the divine intention. Either way, they then begin the process of dealing with the situation and circumstances within which they take birth. The development of the psychic being and the manifestation thereby of the divine intention is a process that involves dealing with the inconscient and semi-conscient makeup of the material substance, the vital energies, and the mental forces active in the world. The psychic being participates in the world and thereby sees the development limited to the extent that the birth it has taken is not sufficiently receptive or capable of holding its energy and expressing it clearly, directly, and completely. The texturing of consciousness means that a fertile ground is being prepared for the growth of the soul's expression. The Mother notes, quote, "Each time that the soul takes birth in a new body, it comes with the intention of having a new experience which will help it to develop and to perfect its personality. This is how the psychic being is formed from life to life and becomes a completely conscious and independent personality which, since it has arrived at the summit of its development, is free to choose not only the time of its incarnation, but the place, the purpose, and the work to be accomplished. Its descent into the physical body is necessarily a descent into darkness, ignorance, unconsciousness, and for a very long time it must labor simply to bring a little consciousness into the material substance of the body before it can make use of it for the experience it has come for. So, if we cultivate the body by a clear-sighted and rational method, at the same time we are helping the growth of the soul, its progress, and enlightenment." End quote. Reference, Sri Aurobindo and the Mother, The Psychic Being, Soul, Its Nature, Mission, and Evolution. Section 3, Growth and Development of the Psychic, page 84.